Hi guys, welcome to the channel. As you can tell, my hair looks an utter mess. Nonetheless, I wanted to use this opportunity to show you what exactly I do to get my hair from looking super crazy to super nice. To be clear, there are actually two different things going on with my hair right this moment. First of all, I washed my hair yesterday, and since I washed it, I have not used a brush or a comb on it. And the reason why I did it is actually one of the most important rules when it comes to handling high porosity hair. Once your hair is washed and you've put your leave-in conditioner in, it is super important to not brush it, to not style it, to not comb it until it is 100%, if not 110% dry. If you brush your hair while it is still wet, even with your leave-in conditioner in, you will absolutely cause frizz. And the only way to get rid of that sort of frizz is to blow dry or straighten it, or to wash it and do it all over again. And then the second thing that is going on with my hair is you can likely tell that my roots are growing out like crazy. In fact, I have a hairstylist appointment in about 2.5 weeks, and I will take you along for that as well. But while I am in this in-between phase, there are ways to get my hair to look really nice regardless. Let's start. To start with, I want to show you what my hair looks like just when it's combed. Usually that would be enough for me, but like I said, my roots have grown out quite a bit. Plus I'm going out for dinner tonight, so I want my hair to look extra sleek. But usually I would put in a leave-in conditioner, and this one is by Vela, and it's from their Elements line. It's the green line, how I like to call it, but this is an amazing lightweight leave-in conditioner. It's what I use to moisturize my hair between washes. Right now I'm just going to comb my hair and show you what it looks like. And I use a Denman paddle brush. Personally, I love Denman brushes. I feel like the quality of them is amazing, but I will likely make a video about all the hair tools I use at some point. So the way I comb my hair is pretty basic. I start at the bottom and then just move up. And as you can tell, I have very few tangles because, yeah, my hair is straightened. It's nothing like it used to be with my natural hair. But here in the back, I noticed there's like a snag and I can't get through that. So I take my wide tooth comb and I go in with that. And the more my hair has grown out at the roots, the more often I use my wide tooth comb, because I feel like brushes really don't get through to my roots in the way a wide tooth comb can. And so I just make sure I go through with it when I notice there's like a snag that the brush cannot take out. So I'm gonna back up a little bit, but the light just sucks today. I feel like it's not really light outside. There's like sun coming from one side. I'm so sorry, but this is immediately what my hair looks like just when I comb it. And usually if I would have styled my hair while it's still wet or combed it after putting in my leave-in conditioner while it was still damp, that would be super puffy. And you can tell how nice and straight it looks just by being combed, and that is because my leave-in conditioner actually had the time to dry in. So this would be enough on a normal day. My roots have obviously grown out, as you can tell, but it's like nowhere near bad enough to have to like get out a straightening iron or anything. So I'm just going to comb the other side of my hair and then come back and show you what else I do. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put in some heat protectant, and the heat protectant I use is essentially a heat protecting gel. I feel like they're not as popular, or for some reason not as known, but this one is by Pay More, which is the brand that makes my Japanese hair straightening chemicals, the ones that my hairstylist uses. And this is their gel, and this is the consistency, as you can tell. And I use about this much for 1/2, as you can tell, for 1/2 of my hair. I start at the bottom, work it in here in the front. Like I do get heat damage. If I get heat damage here in the front and obviously on my ends. And it makes my hair kind of wet again, which I guess is normal because it's obviously a gel, but it does sort of make it a little bit sticky even almost. And once I have that in, make sure I also focus it on the ends. Also, when I know that I will blow dry my hair, I usually don't stick to this rule of not combing it as much because I know the blow dryer is going to fix whatever damage I do. Nonetheless, I wanted to show you exactly just how that straightening treatment looks when you do essentially nothing at all. Because I feel like sometimes videos about the Japanese hair straightening treatment don't really show that immediate stage of just like air dried hair. And I hope I could help you with that. I have to come closer because like my lamp is there, but the light in this room Guys, I'm still struggling with this YouTube game. Like, honestly, follow me on TikTok. It's so much easier. All right, so now I have the product, and I feel like I could use a little bit more product here at the top, so I'm just gonna add that because I feel like my hair needs to be evenly sticky, if that makes any sense. So obviously don't be afraid to use more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to whip out my blow dryer, and honestly I act like it's still 2016 because I use the Revlon, what is this 2-in-1 step straight and style blow dryer that everyone and their mama has. I don't think this blow dryer is great for straightening hair. When I still had natural hair and I used this blow dryer, it just didn't do much. Like, it didn't do much more than me just combing and blow drying my hair on a regular basis. But it is great for these in-between stages where, you know, my hair is mostly straight, but I have like these really curly roots essentially. And it really helps like just blending that in and also, you know, taking out some of that excess volume. Funny enough, I also have more volume on this side than on this, which is hilarious. But yeah, I'm gonna use my blow dryer now. And the way I use it is I usually start in the front and I try to sort of stick at the root, but obviously, you know, I have to go down. But I start here in the front and I pull it through like this. My hair is gonna look crazy. And I also go like this to get my edges nice and straight, and I continue like this. And then I make sure to like really get underneath there. So I will usually go in like this and then do the bottom and then do the top. So you're gonna see that, but I'm gonna, you know, make sure I fast forward what I do, not to bore you. The first step is done now. Now I'm going to specifically focus on my parting, because you see how there's like essentially one single curl coming up like this. I'm gonna make sure to straighten that out a little bit so everything's a lot more sleek. And then I'm gonna focus on my ends, which I do not recommend blow drying your ends too much, because obviously the heat damage is gonna be like so much worse on your ends if you do that a lot. In general, I would also say blow drying your hair with this thing on a regular basis is a big no-no. It's just way too aggressive on the hair. It gives you amazing results, but you'll just lose so much length just because you have so much damage in your hair. So it's not worth it. Only do this for special occasions, or, you know, in my case, I do it when I'm, you know, in between. To finish off, I'm just gonna comb my hair through, and then I'm going to show you what the back looks like. Yeah, so this is the finished result. Let me show you what it looks like. Very nice, very sleek. Let me show you what the back looks like. Final results with the front camera so you guys can see the full length. This is what my hair looks like now. As you can see, it's smoothed out nicely, but what's more important is that my roots are blended in quite well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye.